It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Destination Unknown Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Abuse of Powder. It's a Citra double dry hopped double New England IPA, coming in at 8.8% ABV in a 1 pint American can. So that would be, I think it's about 558 millilitres off the top of my head would be 1 pint in America. Slightly different to the UK. The beer was kindly sent to us by Beer Bruvs. Thank you very much, Beer Bruvs, for sending us the beer. They're available on their website, so if you want to pick some of these up, go to Beer Bruvs. It's B-R-U-V-S, Beer Bruvs. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. So what Beer Bruvs do is that they specialise in picking up American breweries' beers that the breweries are kind of niche and small, and so the idea is that you go to their website and you get to pick up some beers from America where you may not have kind of... I've certainly, before this, I did their Abuse of Stout. That was good, but before that, I hadn't have heard of Destination Unknown Brewing Company. So it's very nice for us Brits over here in the UK, or maybe they ship to Europe as well. We get to try some of the beers that, you know, smaller breweries in America we may never have had a chance of trying before. So if you're into that sort of thing, pick up some of their beer. 1 to 2 finger whitehead. Good levels of carbonation. Slightly, well, I'm going to say it's more than slightly hazy. It's nice and hazy. It looks to be, it's definitely an unfiltered beer. You can see the sediment there floating around in the glass. Let's get the aroma. I'd say it's a hazy amber, light amber coloured ale. Let's get the aroma then. Oh, blimey. Wow! 8.8% ABV. And this is chock full of hops. Really piney and citrusy and orange peel, and it smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Lovely. 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 It keeps building and building and building on the palate. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. Wow. Double dry hop with Citra. Double New England IPA. That is full of flavour. I'm finding it quite piney, to be honest. I found it piney in the aroma. It's quite piney in the taste. Really full on with flavour. But here's the important part. Now let's have another quick taste, and I can get the rest of the can in the glass here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You could just tell that was coming. That kind of extra layer of haziness that's going on there in the glass. That like 1 finger whitehead, slow moving carbonation now. But look at that now. Beautiful, beautiful, hazy looking beer. Look at the quality on that. So, I didn't want to talk too much about the flavours. Yeah, I've said it's piney. That may have gone away a little bit now because I've added some of the sediment into the beer. But now I've got the sediment in it, I want to talk to you about some of the flavours in this beer. Oh, it's much softer. much softer, much more, just so much more easy drinking. It was a brilliant beer before, but when you get that last bit of sediment in a beer from a can, what I find, or a bottle for argument's sake, is that when you get that sediment in, the carbonation lessens. The carbonation lessens a little bit, and it just, I just find it makes the beer so much more softer. Flavours then. I'm picking up passion fruits and mangoes and a little bit of kind of like a green apple, an orange peel and tangerine, and oh, there's so much going on. So much going on. There's a little bit of bitterness on the back end. You can't get away from that, really. I mean, it is a double New England IPA, but it's 8.8% ABV. You will get a little bit of that bitterness on the back end. You get a little bit of that sweetness to begin with. You get the light malts to bring the beers kind of together with a little bit of balance in there. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal beer. Look at that, everyone. Look at the lacing. Look at the way the carbonation chases that head up the glass. Really good stuff. Oh, really tangerine, and that carbonation, yeah, it just settled down. It was a bit of a kind of a hiss and a fizz to begin with, but as soon as I got that kind of sediment in from the can, it just softened the beer up so much. It's got a lovely mouthfeel now, a creamy, rich mouthfeel that goes so well with this style of beer. So, DUBCO, Destination Unknown Brewing Company, Abuse of Powder. I'm not very good with references, and I'm not very good with guessing what this is all about. So you'll have to, maybe it's lupulin powder, maybe it's something like that with the hops, maybe it's something else. You comment below, let me know. Just a government warning on the side, but I want to know where they're from. Brewed and canned in Bayshore, New York. New York Brewing Company, New York in America. Destination Unknown Brewing Company. Okay, let's rate it. Let's rate it. Thank you very much, Beer Bruvs. Really appreciate that beer being sent over. Would never have had a chance to try their beers before. It's really good stuff. My rating on this beer. Do you know, for me, that's right up there with some of your kind of like another New York brewery that does really well. Other Half. That's right up there with your kind of like Other Half type beers. It's really good. I've met the brewer from Other Half. I met him at a beer festival in Sweden. Lovely chap. But yeah, I like that. Abuse of Powder by Destination Unknown Brewing Company. Enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.